Hi everyone, it's Farhan here, yummynutrients.com. It is day 16 of the 28-day Super Juice Me program as part of the world's biggest juice detox. Check it out, worldsbiggestjuicedetox.com. Organized by Jason Bell, juicemaster.com. And I am sat here with my pure raw energy smoothie. And I cannot tell you, like, just videos, photos, they just do not do justice to just how yummy these things are. Like, seriously. Mm, just, oh, like, even just pouring it, like, it's just, oh, you can't quite capture on video or camera or photos, like, how awesome these juices are. Seriously, like, they just, when you eat them and drink, well, when you drink them, right? Like, because you're consuming these as your meals, like, when you're having them, like, just honestly, like, it feels so awesome on the inside. Today's been a good day. I so last night I was meant to make all my juices for today, and that didn't happen. So I ended up going to work without any juices, and also it was going to be like a lunch with some colleagues. So I was like, okay, like I wanted to be a little flexible with it as well. So I ended up basically for lunch. So as I didn't make any juices, I didn't take any with me. I just had water in the morning. And then when we went for lunch, I basically ended up having a really yummy carrot and coriander soup, which was only a starter, right? So what was interesting was the bowl was really large, but they only filled it up halfway. And so when I ordered, I asked them like, could they bring it as a main rather than as a starter? And I guess that just in their language just translated to they'll just bring it at the same time as the mains. But and then when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, like could I get more soup in the bowl?" And they're like, "Yeah, we'll have to have the chef go and make it for you." I'm like, "Okay, well if the chef's gonna make it, like by the time I finish my soup and then get a second bowl, everybody else will have finished." So I was like, "You know what? It's fine. I'll leave it." But actually, it filled me up. Like it had like two slices of bread on the side, so I didn't touch those. Just put a bit of extra black pepper in. But like I had some soup, and actually it was really nice because it was warm and like especially because of how cold it's been lately. Like it just I was feeling really cold. I mean, even now like my hands are cold. Like I'm constantly running them under hot water or like I'll find like a hot drink and just hold it so that then I can warm up a bit. So actually, it was really nice to have like something warm as a soup rather than just as a tea. And then what I did after that was I basically got a wheatgrass. So I'm working in Canary Wharf now, and there's a crush bar, sort of in the whole shops and restaurants and stuff. And Crush make like fresh juices, so that was really cool. So I basically ended up having I got a wheatgrass shot and a ginger shot. Oh my god, that ginger shot was strong. It was like pure ginger, right? And like that much in a small, I don't know, it must have been like 5 mils or something. Like a small, sort of shot-sized container. And sorry, I just gotta. This is so yummy. I gotta enjoy it. Mm. Oh, oh, it's so yummy. Just so you guys know, in this one, I stuck in some beetroot. It's juiced one beetroot, one apple, two sticks of celery, a quarter of pineapple, a quarter of lemon with the rind, one carrot, and then blended that with half a banana and half an avocado, and also a really heaped teaspoon of some hemp protein, 100% hemp. So yeah, but look at the color. I mean, like I don't know if like you can really appreciate just how red and rich this is, and just oh, it's delicious. Seriously, just holding it, I'm like I want to keep drinking it, but I'll stop so that I can tell you guys how today's been, and then I'll carry on enjoying it, right? Um, and I'm not wearing the orange glasses today because it's not as late. It's only about 9, so by 10 o'clock I'll go to bed. So because yesterday's video was after 10, I was like, okay, let's start. You know, actually turning off the lights at 10 and stuff, and probably getting rest in. So yeah, like I got some ginger shot, wheatgrass shot from Crush, and then I got like their really large, their largest size of like their green juice, like all vegetables. And the great thing is, like, they make it fresh. I mean, they use a centrifugal juicer, so okay, fine. It's not the same quality as masticating juicer, but you know what? Like, for it to be fresh juice and it's made for you, and you don't have to like do the prep. Obviously, it's expensive if you do that every day. Like, it's gonna cost you, right? But if you need to, right, that's an option, right? Fortunately for me, like, I've bought all the ingredients. I've got all the glass bottles to pour all the juices in, so I'm just gotta make the juices, right? Which is so much easier. You make it yourself, and then you get to enjoy all the goodness of it, especially in a masticating juicer. Sorry, I love my masticating juicer. I love my juice producer KT2200. It's awesome. Um, so yeah, I got myself a juice as well. So then I took it after lunch and then just stuck it in the fridge at work and then drank it a couple of hours later. And like that worked. And then like when I got home, I made myself a fresh juice. So freshly extracted, just extracted it now, and then I'm gonna go and make the rest of the juices for tomorrow and maybe the next couple of days as well, and just have those set up and prepared. I'll see how I go for time. Like I want to make sure I hit my bed. Yeah, I want to hit the bed at 10, so I won't spend too long doing stuff. But yeah, just today's felt really good. Energy was really good consistently throughout the day. One thing I did notice, well, there's a couple of things I have noticed. One is when I woke up in the morning, I felt like tired, um, but more in a kind of like lazy kind of way. It was weird. I kind of woke up and I was like, oh, I still want to sleep, but I need to wake up, still want to sleep. And also the other thing I've noticed is I'm starting to come out in a bit of a rash, just on the hands, mind, and it's only in like certain areas, so and it's only like localized, so it is a bit painful at the moment, and the fact that sort of I'm running a lot of um, hot water on my hands just to kind of warm up and stuff, like that may have something I don't know. It may just be like it's the toxins coming out of my body, which haven't finished doing their job yet. Like, obviously the body's doing what it needs to do to get healthy and heal. Um, and other than that, what else was there? Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. I've been juicing it forward. Colleagues at work all super curious, and like I've got now like two colleagues that kind of, oh, we're gonna look into it. Like we're gonna maybe do that as well. And that sounds like cool. So that's pretty good. And I think the other day I probably mentioned already, but like I was speaking to the taxi driver about it, and he's now like looking into it and stuff, and that was pretty cool. Um, yeah, other than that, like tomorrow I'm gonna start like getting consistent with the exercise side of it as well, and just start doing some physical activity. I think it's nice being on the juices, and now I kind of want to use some of this fuel and like use some of this energy and kind of burn up some of these calories even faster and start building some more muscle. So that'll be good fun. Um, and other than that, I actually, you know what? There's one thing that I do want to share, and that is like through going through this process of like doing a 20-day juice fast, I'm really appreciating how important it is to do less. I don't know if like it might be a bit weird to kind of say that, but like I'm I'm really relishing eating fewer things. I'm really relishing having less things to prepare, having to make less choices. But I'm also kind of now starting to think more and more about, okay, like where else in my life can I simplify things? Where else in my life can I have less stuff, less things to choose from, less choices to make, and more importantly, just be surrounded by less stuff. Um, and so yeah, it's interesting, like reflecting on and kind of as I'm going through this process, I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't want to be eating like as much stuff. But I'm getting nourished, right? Like that's the thing. I want to nourish myself with the things that I want to feed my body, and I want to feed it enough, so it's not like hungry and stuff. But at the same time, it's like I look at other areas of my life, and I'm kind of like, well, I want to be doing fewer things. I want to like spend more quality time on fewer things and kind of enjoying myself more. Taking time out to just like stop and slow down and just have some time for myself. So yeah, that's really interesting, sort of experiencing that and kind of reflecting on that. And I think part of it's just coming from kind of having a bit more mental clarity and kind of seeing actually, you know what, rushing around trying to do 101 things at once, like it's not practical. It's not, you're not going to get everything done. It's not going to happen. So why not just pick a few things that are really important or really interesting or really get your attention and focus on those? So like, you know, going forward, I'm thinking more and more about, okay, well, what can I cut out? What can I do less of? What can I cut back on? What can I, you know, really sort of step back from and kind of have more time for myself, have more time to indulge in a few things that I really enjoy rather than many things that are just kind of just doing it just to keep me busy, right? And I think part of that is sort of a reflection around the food as well, because like I would eat if I'm sort of bored or just kind of, yeah, I feel like I guess I should eat something, right? Not because I was hungry, not because it was like something I'd planned or anything like that. It was just, I kind of feel like, okay, let's just eat. And in some ways, kind of in a lot of areas of my life, I've accumulated stuff and like got all these things, and it's like, yeah, I do a bit of this, do a bit of that. Like when I get bored of this, I'll go on to that one. When I get bored of that, I'll do that one. And actually, you know what? Like just kind of paring back to kind of, you know, planning to do a few things, but really enjoying them and kind of doing them well. Um, I think that's definitely the way forward. Like, you know, less really is more and stuff. So, yeah, keep juicing, enjoy your juices. I hope you're all having an awesome day 16. And yeah, look forward to catching up with you guys tomorrow. I can't believe we're like over halfway. Yeah, it's like awesome. Loving it and loving all the videos that everybody's producing as well. They're awesome too. Bye. Have a juicy day.